Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dinosaur News Center. We bring you the latest in research, discoveries, and other news relating to the world of dinosaurs. I'm your host, the Illiterate Scholar. In this edition of the Dinosaur News Center, we have a lot of contradictory news everywhere. And I totally did not forget our 1-year anniversary, and this is totally not a couple of months late. Research indicates that young Tarbosaurs not only look different from the adults, but also led a very different lifestyle as well. And I'm not talking about bottles and diapers. Young Tarbosaurs had larger eyes, longer legs, and a more fragile skull. Its teeth are also very blade-like compared to the serrated railroad spikes on the adults. Its more fragile skull and slimmer teeth means it can't deliver the same bone-crushing bite as a fully grown Tarbosaurus. Large eyes could mean great nocturnal vision, allowing it to chase down small prey at night, while the adults tackle large prey during the day. This new study could also throw a potential monkey wrench into the Nanotyrannus'd debate. For years, paleontologists have debated on whether Nanotyrannus was a unique genus or just a juvenile tyrannosaur. One of the main arguments that Nanotyrannus is a unique genus is the flat blade-like teeth, but now we know that young Tarbosaurs also had different teeth compared to the adults. So, as if the Nanotyrannus thing wasn't bad enough, China now has to get in on the action and have their own version of the controversy. Raptorex kriegsteini, a miniature tyrannosauroid from China, is also facing the same problems as Nanotyrannus. A private collector bought it from some amateurs, and he later contacted paleontologists to appraise it. The fossil was dated to be 126 million years old. That's 50 million years before Tarbosaurus, so Raptorex was deemed a unique genus. But now a reanalysis shows that it might have actually been a young Tarbosaurus and it was originally misdated. Finding its place of origin should end this mystery quickly, since different areas have rocks from different geological time exposed onto the surface. If we can find that, then this mess would be over in a jiffy. So, the 1-year anniversary of Dinosaur News Center was what? 2 months ago, or something like that. Now, I totally didn't forget, it just slipped my mind. To make up for it, I have something very special planned for today. Origami pony. Oh hey, here's something interesting. I reported back in episode 1 that scientists have found a way to measure the body temperatures of dinosaurs. We finally have the numbers. Well, for 2 of them anyway. Brachiosaurus is recorded at 38.2 degrees Celsius, and Camarasaurus was reported at 35.7 degrees Celsius. That's much warmer than other reptiles, yet not as warm as birds. So that's the end of the debate, right? Absolutely not. Just because their body temperature is high doesn't mean they're warm-blooded. They could be gigantotherms. A gigantotherm is a cold-blooded animal, but its large body size gains and loses heat much more slowly, and isn't affected by the outside environment. A great white shark and a leatherback sea turtle are examples of gigantotherms. Heck, I bet turtles of the Teenage Mutant Ninja variety are also gigantotherms. Gigantotherms live an active lifestyle similar to that of mammals, but this can't be applied to smaller dinosaurs, so they're working on it as we speak. As for those of you wondering about the accuracy of this research, scientists say it's like taking a thermometer and sticking it in a dinosaur's mouth. Not willing to settle for just one method, scientists decided to look for another way to see if dinosaurs were cold-blooded and sluggish or warm-blooded and active. To do that, they looked into the size of their nutrient foramen. A nutrient foramen is a hole in the bone with a single artery and vein passing through, delivering oxygen and blood. This helps to repair microfractures within the bone. Active animals are more likely to have microfractures in their bones, so they have bigger nutrient foramina. After thoroughly comparing various modern animals and dinosaurs, and taking into account that some dinosaurs are huge, we find out that dinosaurs have much bigger nutrient foramen than we imagined. This suggests that dinosaurs are actually warm-blooded and are even more active than mammals. But what if they are gigantotherms? Could a gigantotherm be more active than a mammal? I don't know. I have to confess that I haven't been keeping up with Pachycephalosaur research, and the last thing I remember reading about was that their heads weren't built to absorb the shock of headbutting. Ooh! After CT scanning the skull, and then colliding them virtually, we know at the very least Stegosaurus validum could butt heads and absorb the impact of the shock. Considering other Pachycephalosaurs have similar skulls, I wouldn't count them out either.
Impact.
During Comic-Con, Steven Spielberg has confirmed that Jurassic Park 4 is in the works, and that he hopes to have it out in 3 years. But Universal wants it out sooner, within 2 years if possible. Rumors say that it's the start of a brand new trilogy. Well, whatever it is, it just damn better be good. Oh, and Mr. Spielberg, I have only one thing to say to you. Anyone here play Project Blackout? Project Blackout is a free-to-play first-person shooter, and they recently added a new mission. A dinosaur-based mission. Here, check out the trailer. Since this is free to play, I'll go check it out and bring back some impressions later. I wonder which dinosaur I should profile for today. Say, this one's pretty cool. This is AustroRaptor cabazi from late Cretaceous Argentina. It's a man-sized dromaeosaur, aka raptor. Strangely enough, it shares features from both Tyrannosaurus and Spinosaurus. For a dromaeosaur, its arms are incredibly tiny, just like that of a tyrannosaur. It had a long and narrow head with conical non-serrated teeth just like that of Spinosaurus. All these features suggest it was a piscivore and hunted primarily fish. Alright, let's take a look at what kind of questions we have for this episode. Rex4487 asks, what do you think of T-Rex? Wow, I didn't think anybody still remembered this cartoon. It's been, 20 years since it's been cancelled? It's a really stupid 90s cartoon trying to cash in on the TMNT craze. And it stars 5 Tyrannosaurs that perform at a club by day and fight crime by night. Or is it fight crime by day and perform at night? I can't say I remember too much about it, but I did enjoy it as a kid. Their costumes are pretty cool, but what the heck is that thing on the back of their head? It reminds me of Snake Man from Mega Man 3. And that about wraps it up for this edition of the Dinosaur News Center. If you have any questions, please use the email below or at the end of the credits. Until next time, this is the Illiterate Scholar signing off.
When the lights go low at the Dragon Cove, my brothers swing onto the stage. When the rap is through, they got the job to do. Right another time busting page. Here comes T-Rex. It's arm in the sky, shake by your bad guys. Concept City, big boss and crew has dinosaurs reaching for stars.